Diciamo a lui questo vicino.
So we were looking at conflict resolution styles, we were looking at different animals, and we were looking at their characteristics, and we were different their behaviors to how we can apply it to resolve the conflict. No, it's fine. It's fine, no. Thank you. You shall be glad.
Yeah, I'll be glad.
If it's possible, improve. We need to cover much. No problem. So that we cover much.
Or you can just explain, see, you have much.
I think I want to do.
Okay. You just explain how you do.
Yeah, because of the situation, I had just seen and then how that's the that's like what presentation that I'm using.
Okay.
Who's little classroom? No classroom. You know. Anyway. But let's just follow the good thing and main audience, the presentation, that's the exact thing that I mean. If you have any questions in here, you can ask for or the PowerPoint, the one which I shared for groups, the one which I used. You know what I mean? It's okay. We wish you well. If you need a negative to set them down. Yes, it is, eh? What I want to say is, I still know what's here.
Yeah, I like writing with.
Resolution model.
When we done the demo, we're done. I remember how well we interrupted that. So, let's see what to do.
Yeah, you're married.
Yeah, you're married, eh? If you can start from confrontation, collaboration, as an effective means of conflict resolution. What is assertiveness? When you hear the word assertiveness, what comes up in your mind? Can switch off the light. Assertiveness.
Organized. Accommodated. I don't know. I'm not sure.
When you're assertive, that means, but you guys used to take life skills.
Yeah.
So life skills used to look at confidence,
Oh, yeah. Being confident.
and that's why they let us skill in itself. But they go interchangeable. You cannot be assertive when you're not confident. Assertive is one is knowing one's strength and weaknesses. The ability to know one's strength and weaknesses. So here we're saying good confrontation or collaboration is an assertive means of conflict resolution. What does it mean? When one is being assertive in the course of resolving a conflict, it shows it enables to have that environment whereby provides respect for both parties. That means when the negotiations are being carried out, those negotiations are respectful negotiations. Because you are assertive, you're aware of your strengths and weaknesses, so you know how to, you know which type of ways to bring out and which type of ways to not to bring out and try to negotiate. Because by the end of the day, you want to achieve something. So confrontation is an assertive means of conflict resolution because it enables that the respectful negotiation, effective conflict resolution. So what does the word effective mean? Because nowadays we live in applying effective communication. So yeah, the one which is meaningful, because you can communicate without the recipient getting anything. So when we say effective communication, that means there's that two-way exchange of information. I give out information and you're able to give me feedback, and the feedback should be in line with the information which I gave out. Because there's a situation whereby I would give out information and you're completely lost, then you're giving me feedback which is contrary to what I just gave out. So that means that information was not effective. Effective communication is whereby you're able to there's a two-way traffic whereby someone gives out information, the other one is able to receive that information and give out the relevant feedback. So here the same thing with assertiveness, there is effective conflict resolution in what is right and not who is right. So effective conflict resolution in what is right and not who. You're not there to compete, but you're there to look at what is the issue that needs to be resolved. And you look into that issue without bringing in anything that are irrelevant. So you look at the main issue, you see how you can resolve it and deal with it. By the end of it all, you're able to resolve that conflict. So you're sure about who's going to win, no. You're not competing. You're there to find it, to sort out that issue so that you're able to progress with your issues. But also, never aggressive. When assertiveness is being applied, there's no aggressiveness. What do we mean by the word aggressive? And you want to prove the point. Yeah. So when you're trying to be assertive, that means you don't want to prove a point, but you're there so that you resolve the issue that is at hand. That's what has brought the two of you there. So you're never aggressive, used to explain perspective. If handled appropriately, may be an opportunity to educate the other party involved. So if you're not being aggressive, as a way of resolving conflict, you also end up being having that opportunity whereby you're also able to educate each other concerning one or two issues that maybe the other party may not have had any idea of that particular issue. So that's how assertiveness, organizational collaboration is an assertive means of conflict resolution. Then let's look at assertion. What is assertion? What is assertiveness? So here again, when we say which one is being assertive, that means being appropriate. Okay, being appropriate assertive means that you are organized in thoughts and communication. That means when you bring up the issue, I've already said, you don't just bring up issues anyhow. You wait exactly. You wait and say, for me to achieve this goal, I'm supposed to use this route. So you go step by step. So you organize your thought and the way you communicate. You're not just all over the place. But also, you're competent technically and socially. When I say competent technically, that means even the way you carry out your proceedings. Social, that means you're even friendly, you are approachable, you're not that aggressive. Someone can approach you, someone can communicate freely. If they need any clarity, they might be able to ask for clarity. So being appropriate assertive means you're competent technically and also socially. You might be competent technically, you know the college content, you've been in class, you know what conflict resolution is all about. So being competent technically and being competent socially are two different things, but they go handy. So that means if you have the knowledge in how to handle an issue, but also you are that person who is sociable, then these two meet, that means you are even much better off in how to resolve the conflict. But also it means disavowing perfections while looking for clarification or common understanding. So you're not there to be proven to be your perfect, but you're there looking for clarity, trying to you want to find a common ground so that the issue gets to be resolved. But also being owned by the entire team. This is not just about the skill set, and it must be valued by the receiver too. What is this point trying to explain? Being owned by the entire team. What does it mean? You can say a people person, whereby people, almost everyone, at least they are able to relate with you. Not that, if you go to the extreme, but a situation whereby at least people are able to interact with you, or maybe they're able to approach you, and not maybe question you on how you handle things. Then, the thing to being assertive, it does not mean that you should be aggressive, hostile. What's the difference between aggressiveness and being hostile?
Being aggressive is actually being hostile.
Like violence?
You're being violent and unapproachable.
Well, but still more they go hand in hand. So assertiveness does not mean that you're aggressive, hostile, confrontational, ambiguous, demeaning, condescending. What does that mean?
Condescending.
So having or showing attitude to patronize superiority. So when you're being assertive, it doesn't mean you show off who you're being superior. So that's what looked at what is assertive mean, or how does it, how is collaboration and assertive means, how is collaboration and assertive means of conflict resolution, what does it mean to be assertive, and what does it mean not to be assertive. Any questions on assertiveness and conflict resolution? Clear? Be able to understand and be able to explain. Let's look at conflict resolution model. So we have a couple of models. It should be four. But first of all, let's look at the assertion model. So now this model to guide and improve assertion in the interest of the patient's safety. So there's a cycle there. Get person's attention. So the assertion model is first of all you get the person's attention, you express your concern, you state the problem, you propose action, then you state or you reach a decision. So first of all you're supposed to get the person's attention. When you've got the attention of that person, they're able to explain what is your concern. You explain your concern. What's the problem now in your concern? Then, what do you think would be the action taken? Then you state it. You're going to we have an example that we're going to look at. So they're saying helpful hints in applying the attention model. What are some of the helpful hints that can help you in applying this model? Focus on the common goal. What's the common goal? Quality care, the welfare of the patient, safety. It's hard to disagree with safe, high quality care. So first of all, you're supposed to focus on the goal. Using the attention model, don't deviate to things which are not relevant from the goal. So you have to focus on what is the goal that you need to achieve after all. Avoid the use of who's right and who's wrong. When you're trying to do something, don't put yourself in it like I'm already right. So that means even if you are there discussing, just a waste of time because you've taken yourself to already be there. That means you don't even give room to listen to your friends. So avoid the issue of who's right and who's wrong. Concentrate on doing the right thing for patient-centered care. Personalize the conversation. The conversation should not be one-sided. Both parties should take part. Actively avoid being perceived as judgmental. There are some people who tend to be judgmental. They judge you based on things which are irrelevant from their main goal. So avoid being perceived as judgmental. Be hard on the problem, not the people. Repeat the word up. Those are some of the helpful hints in applying this. This is the allergy. That's the attention model. Then you have the DEST script. DEST script is an abbreviation which stands for describe, express, suggest, consequences. So it's like it's a structured assertive communication approach to managing and resolving conflict. First of all, you describe the specific situation, then you express your concerns about the action, you suggest other alternatives, then you also set out the consequences to be stated. When you use this script, Whenever you have a personal conflict with another team member or threaten your ability to perform your job well, that's when you use it. So, at the very, the next slide, you see we have an example on how this script can be applied. They say, remember we said D is whereby you describe the specific situation. So, the D can be applied when you scream, for example, when you scream at me in front of my co-workers about the delay in assistance you're making, you're trying to make it personal. Like, you're given an assignment, you're supposed to prepare something for the meeting. Then, maybe because of other reasons, you have not made it, or you have not submitted the working time, so your boss comes in and screams at you. Express your concerns. So it's like you express this reduces my credibility with the customers. Like you're trying to do this because you screamed at me. You help to reduce the credibility of the customer and undermines my authority with staff. It's like if you have customers, then you both come to scream at you. What does the customers look? How do they look at you? As if you're competent or maybe you're demeaned. So that's the concern. So you're trying to express your concern. The fact that you screamed at me, my concern is that you demeaned me in front of the client. Then you suggest the solution. What's the solution? If you are upset about delays or any other customer care issues, pull me aside. So you're trying to tell the police. Instead of you're trying to suggest a solution, instead of you screaming at me in the presence of customers, in the presence of clients, why would you have just called me aside, then question me or ask me what happened for you to submit the report on time? So you're trying to suggest other alternatives. What are the consequences? So the consequences could be if your advice continues, we won't have a working relationship and customer care will suffer. So you're trying to say, if you continue with this attitude will help to alter or help to make our relationship as colleagues not for us to have a very good relationship. I want to get you look to be very fast. Maybe you put your phone very fast.
No, on my phone.
What is sending you? The information that you just got.
Information I just got from this reading for me.
Sure. I think maybe you've got some bad information, so you're upset. Yeah, okay. So yeah, we're looking at this. Get script how you can apply it or say, for example, someone maybe your boss comes to scream at you because maybe you were given an assignment the previous day that you should submit maybe you should submit that on that particular day, this thing in the morning, so you don't apply to that one, then your boss comes to scream at you in the presence of the client. So you're trying to express your concern. You tell me this reduces my credibility of the customers, and more maybe the customers will also end up undermining me. Then you suggest what would be the solution? Pull me aside and ask what actually happened for me not to submit the assignment on time. What could be the consequence? The consequence would be that you are going to destroy the relationship that is supposed to be there between boss and the subordinate. Because generally there's a need to have a very good relationship between colleagues in an organization or in any work environment, because that fosters teamwork. So that's a desk script. Now the next model, the lean, is like the opposite of the desk script, because you have to listen, empathize, explain, and negotiate. simply the opposite of the other one. It says, the link says, Elsa, can you help me understand why you are upset? E, that is understandable. I can see why you are upset. E, the reason you wanted to do this was because you explained it because of that. Then let's agree on a path forward. So you're trying to listen, when you're trying to be empathetic, you're trying to have a feeling of what the other person is going through. Then you explain.
I got to just this now.
Yeah, so you explain, then you agree on the path forward, putting now what next. So they're giving yes, then you agree on the path forward. Then what do you think now? What would be the path that all of us take for us to have a common goal? So the link is the opposite of the desk script. Then we have the 4-step conflict resolution process, the therapeutic model. This one is, I think, coming from the one from the hospital therapy, coming from the word therapy. So how can this model be done? So I think the first thing is diagnosis, whereby you identify source of potential or actual conflict. That means you're trying to diagnose. They're trying to use the hospital term. Diagnosis, examination, remedy, follow-up. So first of all, you identify the source of the potential and actual conflict. Then you develop a conflict resolution strategy. What is the strategy that is going to be used? Then you apply the strategy which you have just come up with. Then you control and review the effectiveness of the conflict resolution strategy before this was the conflict. I think if we use maybe the old strategy, or maybe if we combine the two strategies, the resolution strategy, then you find out after you apply the strategy. After applying the strategies, then you follow up. How effective have the strategies put in place? How effective have the strategies put in place? How are they? What impact are they having? Is it a positive one or the negative one? If it's a positive one, that means the issue has been resolved. If it's not, then you see, fine. Maybe let's try another strategy. So you follow up, you try to find out has the issue been resolved or not. If it has been resolved, well and good. If it does not, then you see what other strategies can be put in place so that we are able to deal with the issue. So the other side, they're just trying to explain more the diagnosis. What happens in the diagnosis stage? You identify the sources or the source of conflict. Is the conflict interpersonal, intergroup, or from the organization? Is it inter-organizational or intra-organization with the diagnosis part? So the best approach to manage conflict effectively is to be proactive. What does it mean to be proactive?
To be very active. Okay, I don't know how to explain it, but I know it. But
and this word is like being used these days most frequently. People, you have to be proactive. And then the same using will already know the meaning. So they say a person or creating or controlling a situation rather than just responding to it after it has happened. Creating or controlling a situation. So it's like you have a goal, you're looking at that goal, so you maintain rather than just responding to it after it has happened. So you don't have to wait. Let's see what's going to happen. No. You like jump up. When you see a situation, the moment you have seen something which is not going on right, you jump on it. So I think the best way to manage conflict effectively is to be proactive. If if you think there's an issue, don't procrastinate. Jump into it. Look at the possible strategies that will be used or that will be put in place for it to be resolved. The best approach is for one to be proactive and not just sit idle, procrastinate so that even the situation worsens. So if you're able to stick with it, is it inter? If it's inter, what has to come with it? Is it personal or maybe group or is it organization? How best can we resolve this one? So that you know that you're not just there idle, but you're being proactive. Then the examination, develop conflict resolution strategies. As I already said, you come up with you see as the strategies you have just said, you have just looked at the shark, the turtle, the fox, the bear, and all. So you look at this, which one can best apply to this particular situation after you recognize it. So you see. So they say there is no one best way to deal with a conflict. You can't say the name I'm using the shark. These resolution strategies or techniques have been put in place so that you're able to judge, you're able to weigh. According to this situation, I think the shark can well best resolve this issue. Or maybe the teddy bear can best resolve this issue. Because if you keep on applying one strategy, you may end up not resolving that particular conflict. And sometimes some of these resolution strategies, if you keep on you maintain one of them, sometimes those can be considered as a weakness. Because you can't be ignoring it now and then. And sometimes you can't be there as a shot now and then. It can also it can also negatively affect the relationship that exists between you and your colleague. So you have to apply these strategies interchangeably, or maybe sometimes even mix, depending on how the situation, or maybe depending on how the conflict is. So they say there's no one best way to deal with conflict. It is dependent on the current situation as well as the team members involved in the conflict. So you look at the situation, but also you look at the team members involved. So the thing, the golden rule is that managers should take prompt action in resolving conflict. Remember the proactive where it's coming from. You need to take prompt action. Don't procrastinate. Because if you procrastinate, that conflict is going to pile up. And the more it piles up, the more it becomes complicated to be resolved. Not only complicated, but it's going to consume a lot of resources, either it's human or maybe time or even financial resources. So, the golden rule is that managers should take prompt action in resolving conflict. By failing to act, it may result in the conflict escalating beyond control and spreading like cancer. So negatively affecting team performance and relationships. I think I've already talked about that one. Then, the remedy. Apply conflict resolution strategies or techniques. The key is to match strategies to situations. As I've already said, don't just apply the strategies anyhow, but they should match to the situation. Influential consideration should also consider time, issue, importance, relationship, importance, relative power. So you can see those strategies. When you apply them, you should also consider, is this, when I use the chart, is it going to affect my relationship? Now, in this case, is the relationship important with my colleague? If you see the relationship doesn't matter as far as the situation is concerned, then you go for the chart, because your main aim is to see that the goal has been achieved. But if you see with this, if you see with this situation, it's not going to affect our relationship, then you can use the take it day and the night. Time. If I use this type of strategy, am I going to consume a lot of time? Whereby I need to sit them down, talk, and finally it is going to consume a lot of time. When you look at how agent the situation is, then why not just use the chat so that you don't waste a lot of time using other methods which require a lot of time. So time, issue of importance, relationship importance, relative power, all these need to be considered when you choosing the type of technique to be used when resolving. Then we have the follow-up. Managers need to confirm whether this technique actually resolves the conflict or not. So you need to evaluate. Could yes, we chose the chat. Yes, we chose this. Has it been effective? If yes, okay, well and good. If it has not been effective, then in the event that this question of conflict persists, managers may have to resort to alternative strategies. What are these other alternative strategies? You might bring in a mediator, use the mediation, or counseling, or organizational development intervention. Mostly, organizational development is where we are going to benefit organized a retreat, for which most organizations they don't want to because it requires financing, because you need to hire someone, check you out, to provide all the professional development activities. Any question? Any comment? Straightforward. Okay, so at least we can move. That's why I said we just cruise so that we can reach where the other part is.
You already done this.
What we just did is what we covered, I think, the last part.
Okay.
So now, yeah.
I think so also now it's easy because it's very straightforward.
Yeah, so that's it. Then we can look at conflict resolution in an organization. This now was the same. I've just so conflict resolution in the organization, internal conflict. I think we have looked at this before at the very beginning. Yeah? We looked at internal conflict. We were looking at sources of conflict. We said we have internal and external. We also looked at some of the internal causes of conflict. We also looked at some of the external sources of conflict. So here we are saying the internal conflict resolution is when the situation of conflict is resolved internally through conflict resolution. Remember, we're looking at sources of conflict. So it can be internal or external. So we're saying now resolution also can be internal or external. So how can it be internal? It can be internal by using collective bargaining. It can be resolved internally by using joint consultation. It can be those internal sources of conflict can be resolved internally by using deputation. So we're looking at the sources, examples of conflict that can happen internally. How can we also resolve them internally? This is very good. So what is corrective bargaining? How can we resolve conflict internally using the collaborative or corrective bargaining? How can we apply this one?
Like agreeing to drop the conflict of the organization.
When you are looking at internal, that means it's just us. It's a very good example. It's in their home setting, or maybe like the way we are in the rest of the world. So So we have an issue, we just want us to resolve it within us, not even going outside, not even mediators, no one. We just want it to be in-house. So collective, that means, what do you stand for the thing for again? To reach a point to reach a point of an agreement where at least no one loses, no one wins. So we're just there, we're trying to bargain. Using the market strategy, you can say people like when you go out, you want to sell, you want to buy something, then you bargain. Be able to agree, because the one who is buying and the one who is selling, all of them they reach at the common. They were buying the buyer and the seller, both of them they are satisfied. So that's collective bargaining. Then you have joint consultation. Consultation, that means when you internally reach out to other people who you think could be of help, who would help you resolve that issue. Joint consultation. You consult, maybe it has, maybe that issue, maybe you needed to consult me while you are going to the finance department, then you consult them, how best we do it, how best we resolve it. Or maybe you need those people in the managerial position, then you consult them. But at the end of the day, you resolve the issue. What about reputation? What does it mean?
Reputation.
So a group of people appointed to undertake a mission or take part in a formal process on behalf of a larger group. So maybe in the organization you have a disciplinary committee. Yes, so the process in the handle the issue. A group of people appointed to undertake a mission. So I think almost each and every institution they have disciplinary committees, which in case maybe there's something that is out of hand, and maybe you cannot do collective bargaining, when you do consultation, you just use that committee to handle the issue so that it's sorted internally. Yeah. Any questions? Okay, but then you go to external conflict resolution. External conflict resolution, this happens when the conflict cannot be resolved internally. That means you use the joint consultation, you use the collective bargaining, you use the deputation, but still more is not working. So you try other means. So it says the external conflict resolution, this includes application of relevant laws and intervention of specialized agencies. So these specialized agencies include conciliation, arbitration, mediation, national industrial court, confront problem. Fine. Let us look at these one by one. The conciliation. This is the process of investigating and promoting settlement of dispute by inviting the parties to come to a fair and amicable settlement. Yes, it is coming from reconciling. Yeah, so is a process of investigating and promoting settlement of the dispute by inviting the parties to both parties they are invited. So this the thing would be this one is given 14 days. Maybe you were invited for the first time, you talk, you not reach a consensus, you get to be maybe you're given time. You're given time to go back and see how things go, then you go back to dinner and deal with your issue, then maybe you agree with it, we're going to continue from this date. So at least within a period of 14 days, you should at least be able to resolve that. Then the arbitration, both sides disagree and cannot sit anywhere in which they will agree So this is 21 days. 21 days. So this one takes a lot of time, eh?
Yeah.
Why? Arbitration.
We cannot see a way.
Which you cannot?
We cannot see a way in which they can agree.
So the thing they use an arbitrator, eh? They use an arbitrator to settle in disputes. They use an arbitrator to settle a dispute. So this is when now this goes out of hand. The conciliation process is not going to. I think this way.
Or maybe the person who is coming between the people arguing. Okay, why is this person behaving like this, or why is this like this? Trying to bring ways to solve the conflict as well, and that's why it takes long. No?
Then, okay. Then let's go to mediation. Mediation is whereby it is a conciliation plus an active intervention by a mediator who puts forward proposals to acceptance or discussion. So it's like if a third party comes in. Mediation, a third party comes in, then